This is not clickbait. 8 minutes is all you need to skyrocket your productivity by 300%. Most people waste hours every day without realizing it, trapped in endless loops of procrastination, distractions, and overthinking. But here's the truth. The problem isn't you, it's your approach. In this video, I'll walk you through 6 powerful steps to completely transform how you work, so you can finally take back control of your time and energy. By the end, you'll have actionable tips to immediately improve your productivity and achieve more than you thought possible. Trust me, these next minutes could change everything. Step 1. Break free from the to-do list trap. Let me paint a picture. It's 7 a.m. and you're full of ambition. You grab a notebook and jot down 15 things you want to accomplish today. By the time evening rolls around, you've only crossed off 2 or 3. Sound familiar? This cycle of incomplete tasks creates guilt, frustration, and an illusion that you're always falling behind. The problem isn't the to-do list, it's how most people use it. A cluttered, endless list of tasks overwhelms your brain and paralyzes you into inaction. Instead, I want you to think of your to-do list as a priority filter. Every morning, take 5 minutes to identify just 3 non-negotiable tasks, the ones that will make the biggest impact. For example, my 3 priorities today are scripting this video, completing a 30-minute workout, and responding to a handful of critical emails. When you focus on these 3, you create momentum, reduce decision fatigue, and end the day feeling accomplished. Think of this as the 80-20 rule of productivity. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Identify that 20%, and the rest will fall into place. Step 2. Conquer the perfectionism mindset. Here's a truth that may surprise you. Perfectionism is the hidden thief of productivity. It's not laziness or lack of skill holding you back. It's the fear that your work won't be good enough. I've been there. When I started creating content, I spent hours obsessing over every frame of my videos, trying to make them flawless. The result? I burned out, wasted time, and often delayed finishing projects. But here's the thing. Done is always better than perfect. When you shift your mindset to prioritize progress over perfection, you'll discover that even your imperfect work can be surprisingly impactful. Here's a simple exercise. For your next task, set a timer for 30 minutes and commit to finishing the first draft, no matter how messy it is. The goal isn't to be perfect, but to get started. Progress breeds momentum, and momentum is what fuels productivity. And remember this mantra: imperfect action is better than no action. Step 3. Master energy management, not time management. Most people think the key to productivity is managing time. They meticulously plan their day, break it into blocks, and aim to fill every hour with activity. But here's the reality. It's not about time, it's about energy. Think about your day in terms of peaks and valleys. Your energy levels aren't constant. They fluctuate depending on your sleep, nutrition, stress, and natural rhythms. The secret is to align your most important work with your energy peaks. For me, my brain is at its sharpest between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. During this time, I focus on deep, high-priority tasks like brainstorming and scripting. Afternoons, when my energy dips, I handle lighter activities like emails or administrative work. Another game-changing tip: embrace active recovery. After every 90 minutes of focused work, take a 10-minute break to recharge. Go for a walk, stretch, or simply close your eyes and breathe deeply. Science shows these micro breaks boost creativity, focus, and overall performance. Step 4. Design your environment for success. Your surroundings have a profound impact on your productivity. If your workspace is cluttered or full of distractions, your mind will struggle to stay focused. But with a few intentional changes, you can create an environment that enhances your ability to work effectively. Start by decluttering. Remove unnecessary items from your desk. Papers, trinkets, even that half-empty coffee mug. A clean space creates a sense of mental clarity and calm. Next, eliminate digital distractions. Put your phone on silent or in another room. Use apps like Focus Mode to block social media during work sessions. Finally, personalize your workspace to inspire focus. This could mean adding a plant, using noise-canceling headphones, or playing ambient music. Remember, your environment should support, not sabotage, your goals. Step 5. Build your focus muscle gradually. Focus is like a muscle. It gets stronger the more you train it. But if you're constantly distracted by notifications, multitasking, or external noise, your ability to concentrate weakens over time. Here's how you rebuild that focus muscle. Start with the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 cycles, take a longer 15 to 20-minute break. This method not only boosts focus, but helps you pace yourself throughout the day. Over time, gradually increase your focus intervals. Aim for 45, 60, or even 90 minutes of uninterrupted work. The key is consistency. Train your brain to stay engaged for longer periods. And one pro tip, keep a notebook nearby to jot down distracting thoughts or ideas that pop into your head. This way, you won't lose focus but can revisit them later. Step 6. Embrace the 1% rule. Here's the secret to achieving massive results. Focus on small, consistent improvements. This is known as the 1% rule. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire life in one day, aim to improve by just 1% each day. It doesn't sound like much, but let me break it down. A 1% improvement every day for a year leads to being 37 times better than where you started. Think about it. Tiny, consistent actions stack up into massive transformations over time. For example, instead of saying you'll wake up 2 hours earlier tomorrow, start by setting your alarm just 10 minutes earlier. Instead of trying to eliminate all distractions immediately, start by reducing just one, like putting your phone in another room during focused work. The key is to commit to small, sustainable steps. These steps might feel insignificant at first, but compounded over time, they'll create results so dramatic you'll hardly believe where you started. Here's a challenge. Write down one habit or task you can improve by just 1% starting today. It could be writing for 5 minutes longer, drinking 1 extra glass of water, or organizing just 1 drawer. Start small and stay consistent. It's that simple. Now you have the roadmap to boost your productivity by 300%. We've covered everything: breaking free from the to-do list trap, overcoming perfectionism, mastering energy management, creating the right environment, building your focus muscle, and embracing the 1% rule. These aren't just tips. They're tools that can reshape your entire approach to work and life. But here's the thing. Knowledge without action is meaningless. You can watch videos, read books, or listen to podcasts all day long, but nothing will change unless you take that first step. So I'll leave you with this. What will you do with the next 8 minutes of your life? Will you sit back and let things stay the same, or will you take the first step toward the life you've been dreaming of? Here's your challenge. Pick just one of the 6 steps we talked about and start it today. Don't overthink it. Just choose one thing you can act on right now. Then drop a comment below and let me know which step you're starting with. Let's hold each other accountable and build a community of action takers. Remember, productivity isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. It's about making consistent, intentional decisions every single day. Your time is your most precious resource. Don't waste it. Start with 1 step, 1 action, 1 choice today. You're closer than you think to achieving the life you want. Let's make it happen.